So the bulk of my work in gender activism, feminism and social media, digital media, has been based in Trinidad for the last, I've come to the end of the study now, but I was here looking at these themes between 2011 and 2014, and they were part of a bigger project on social media generally called Why We Post. The Why We Post project was out of University College London in the anthropology department. It was funded by the European Research Council, and at that time it was the largest scale anthropology project that had ever been funded. What we did was there were 9 of us, nine anthropologists, 9 researchers, based in 9 field sites in 8 countries, and we compared uses of social media in those places. We lived in the field sites for 15 months across a couple of years, and our primary insights are in the book How the World Changed Social Media, which is available to download for free from UCL Press. All of our books are available to download for free because one of the things we wanted to do was make the research accessible to the people who inform the research. So some of our insights from the large-scale project around social media, the obvious one that stands out to me that counters a lot of the journalistic accounts we hear about social media is that social media is actually not making us more individualistic. In the field sites where we did our research, which are predominantly non-urban, they're more rural, so they're more, more rural or semi-urban. We found that uses there are less individualistic because people want to preserve good relationships with family, with friends, their extended networks, and they tend to post and share with a sense of community orientation. That's quite a general finding. One of the resonances that finding has in Trinidad, I describe in my book, Social Media in Trinidad, which is also available to download for free. And I also write about this finding with Dr. Gabrielle Hussain here at IGDS, is that this compulsion or this need to use social media in a way that preserves good relationships also results in that people tend to not engage with politics over digital media, social media. So they tend to, as much as they would have conversation around politics, and I say politics with a small p here, so around other themes, not just sort of political parties, including activist themes, people will tend to, if they have a knowledge about it or they've read about it, will tend to think about and talk about issues, but they won't post individual opinions on their Facebook, for example, unless they identify with being an activist or have activist friends or they're in those circles, simply because they kind of feel removed from the issue and therefore they just don't want to post their opinion in a way that elevates themselves above others.